난 밤새대 증명하고자 밤새대.
Yo, what is good, y'all? This is JV here today, and today I have an episode review for the new season of Show Me the Money. Yes, Show Me the Money 4 is finally here, and we had the debut episode that I just watched, and yo, it was so dope. And I'm really excited about the season, I really am. Now, before we start, if you hear some cars in the background, I'm sorry, I have the window open, and I normally close it, but it is too hot right now where I'm at to close that window. I'm sorry, so if you're gonna hear the cars going nuts, I'm sorry, I do not control the traffic. But yo, let's get started. Let's start with the judges. I think excellent choices. I'm so excited to see Ginu Sean like back into the rap. You know, they came with their comeback and now they're actually participating. Them and Tablo, I think like they're definitely a force to be reckoned with in terms of that scene, because they're definitely like vets. We got the AOMG dudes. We got J Park and Loco. Super excited about those guys. They you know represent like the younger faces of the Korean hip hop scene. We have Zico and Palo Alto. Again, super excited about that. But yeah, I mean, definitely this year is looking really good in terms of participants. There was a surprising amount of idol rappers this year, and again, I know a lot of people don't like that term, but it kind of, you know, just classifies so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, from everybody was there this year. The ones I'm most excited about, Taewoon, of course, from Speed. That's my dude, and I'm really excited to see, you know, how far he takes it this year. But definitely one of the biggest parts of this episode that kind of like threw me a loop. I knew P-Type was participating this season. They announced it some time back, and I was like, oh my god, like what's going on? And just watching it in the show, and I'm glad that it wasn't just me who had that reaction, like what the hell is he doing here? But yeah, like just having him there is just crazy. Just who in the Korean hip hop scene could like judge and say, you know, yes or no to P-Type? Like, I mean, it's P-Type, and his freestyle was not his freestyle, but his verse that he dropped was ridiculous. Just that notorious, that flow that he his flow is impeccable. Like, no, I've never heard another flow like that from another MC. So yo, P-Type. And again, I posted that on Twitter when they first announced him being on the show, that the week he goes home is the week I stop watching, because honestly, I don't see any other MC that can out-rap P-Type. Like, it's just not gonna happen. But it also would be a very interesting thing if P-Type won, just for the fact that this is kind of like a showcase of like the next big thing in hip-hop, or the Korean hip-hop scene. So a well-established guy like that, I mean, what else could he achieve? But again, I'm rooting for P-Type, and I'm gonna root for P-Type all day. Some other notable mentions, we have Casper. Casper was in it, and I'm really excited to see her, you know, do her thing. And I was a little hesitant because they kind of, when they first kind of like showed her up with the editing, it kind of like painted her as like Kisung's best friend, which she is. But I get a little hesitant when like an MC kind of comes in being linked to another successful one, because I think Casper's work kind of stands on its own. So I don't want her get, you know, end up being referred to as Kisum's best friend, or you know what I mean? Like I didn't want it to be like that, because yo, Casper got skills by herself, you know what I mean? It was crazy when Crucial Star got sent home. That was nuts, and I felt bad. He stood there the whole time and like performed again for Tablo. But again, I agree with Tablo. Like, if you give him a second chance, there's gonna be a million other motherfuckers up on the balcony be like, yo, let me rap too. You gave Crucial Star another chance, and I mean, that's it. But like, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Another notable mention, BY, my boy BY was there. So good. Like, he's such a talented MC. And did anybody else notice, like, dude has a ridiculous like ear for like alternative time signatures when he raps. For y'all music heads, y'all know what I'm talking about. When he's rapping, he was like in a ridiculous time signature that I was like, yo, this guy knows his tunes for sure. Like, he has a core understanding of music. But yeah, this year is looking really good in terms of MCs. As of right now, it looks a little bit light on the female side in terms of female MCs being kind of showcased there, and that are actually like passing. They didn't really show too many, so I'm really curious as to see who's there. And before I go, I just wanted to mention my boy New Champ was there. Yo, like, I was so upset when he didn't pass in season 1. I was like, yo, New Champ, his performance was ridiculous, like that energy, and I just didn't understand why they didn't like it. Like he has this spastic energy to him that reminiscent of like Black Nut this season had that kind of crazy feel to it. So I don't remember if New Champ got rejected, but if they haven't, yeah, I definitely want to see him, progress. But yeah, if I had to put my money on one person, and I know it's episode 1, so it's a little early, P-Type, obviously. Like, I mean, how can you argue with that? Shout out to P-Type. I'm really excited to, see how this kind of unfolds against these young cats, for sure. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below. As of right now, who are you thinking of? Last year, Bobby won, so it was kind of like, one to the idol rappers. And I was a little upset by that because I thought Iron was vastly superior in terms of his performances. But that's just my opinion. Who you voting for, this year? Is it somebody from one of the idol groups? Is it one of these underground cats? Like, who are you rooting for this early on? And obviously that's going to change as the season progresses and as you see more people, possibly. But yeah, right now my money's on P-Type. I'm excited to see what y'all think about this season so far. What do you think about the talent? Anybody get sent home that you were upset about? Let me know what's up. Till next time, this is JV. I love you guys. Bye.